Hi guys, what's up? Tonight's video is going to be short. I got a few things I need to get done and a few calls to make. It's about family. I think I made a video about this several years back and posted it. I don't remember because I've made a few on different things. One was on family and one was on some mental disorders some people had that I knew that I talked about. If I remember correctly, I did make one on family, but if not, here's one on family. And what gets me about family is they'll tell you to your face. It's not every family that does this, it's just some families. Hopefully it's not yours. They'll tell you to your face, oh, if you need anything, or if I can help you, or uh, can I help you in any way? Things along that line, and you say, yeah, if you ever need them, you'll call them. That's what family's supposed to do. Family's supposed to help out family in a time of deep need. And then you find out you do get into a situation to where you need that family's help. You call them, they don't answer. You send them messages or go by, they don't answer you back. Either way it goes, they don't answer. But yet every time you see them, they pop off the same stuff. Well, if you need my help, call me. If you need my help, just let me know, and I'll be more than glad to help you out. And it's the same routine, sort of like a same cycle with these type families. And they'll tell you one thing to your face and then say something else behind your back. They'll talk about you. They make it sound like that you're the black sheep of the family, so to speak. They just sort of discard you in a way. Um, they make you feel bad about yourself, even though you know it's not often you ask your family for help. They make you feel bad about yourself. Um, the family talks about you, and they only know one side of the story. I know several families like this. I know a couple of families that's real close to me does the same thing. And I'm sick and tired of families that do this when they know one person in their family needs help and they need it right then. They turn their backs on them, and then when you see them a week or so later down the road, they'll, oh, if we can help you, let us know. If you need me, call Aunt so and so or Uncle so and so, or call me and I'll help you out. And it's the same cycle, right back behind your back. Well, they they're not trying. I don't know how they making payments on this or how they making payments on that. I mean, they just lower you worse than dirt to your other family members. But then again, like I say, they turn around and talk nice to your face. But this is my personal opinion about them. Because like I said, I know families that do this and it's wrong. To begin with, I consider myself the black sheep of my family. I did things my way. Some worked out, some didn't. Sometimes my life got worse, sometimes my life got better, but and overall, my life got better by the decisions I made. It it's just the way it happened in my situation. It just got better for me, and from the way it's looking, it's going to get better. So mine's looking better and better and better every day that I go through. But it's to these families that do this to your own kin. What is your problem? I mean, that's ridiculous. The one that's asking for the help may not ask for it much, but when they do, you turn your back on them? Come on. You know, it's going to be one day you're going to need that person's help, and they're going to tell you no. Then you'll see how they felt at their time of need when they asked for it. It's honestly a shame when you got families out there that's like this, and everywhere you go, I don't care where you at, there's families like that. They go talk about one particular person in their family regardless, and they only know one side of the situation. And then they see you, they say one thing, then behind your back they say something else. You know what I call that? I call that a hypocrite, a backstabber, a backslider, a backstabber. Uh, just no good altogether. Now I know I'm gonna catch some hate about this video, and I don't care because it's the honest truth. If you can't help your family out, why talk about them? Why can't you keep your mouth shut about them? Simple as that. It it just makes me sick to my stomach to know that families are actually doing this against family members. What's gotten into you people? Why are you talking about them like this? Why don't you get the full story? Get both sides of it before you make a determination if they're right or wrong or if they need it or not. I mean, family's supposed to hold family together, not separate and talk about each other. That's not family. And it's a shame because I see it every day. And it's not just the poor families that this is in. It's in every class of family you got. I mean, I understand you can help somebody until you realize they're not helping themselves. That's another subject, another video altogether. But when you say they're doing the best they can, and every once in a while, everybody needs a helping hand. I don't care who you are. You're going to need that helping hand one day. And when that person actually comes to their family and say, hey, I need help. Can you help me out? And you say, yeah, one day if you need my help, I'll be more than glad to. Give me a call. And you call them and they don't answer. Or they don't return your call. And then they want to talk about you behind your back. That's ridiculous, people. What's everything coming to? Is it I'm just going to defend for myself? Because I got news for you. The families that's doing that against one family member or maybe two family members, wake up. Because guess what? You're going to need their help one day, and they can turn you down just as easily as you have turned them down in their time of need and talk about them behind their backs. And it really don't help when the families is miles, a few hundred miles apart. It's just ridiculous how families do this. I've never understood it. I have thought about this and thought about this all my life, and I just don't understand why a family wants to turn against a family member. Regardless of what the situation may be or what the problem may be, why turn against that family? You're supposed to help your family. Now me, I help anybody I can until I see you're using my kindness. And that's when it comes to a halt with me. Now I've got two people I will help regardless. One lives about an hour away from me, and the other one lives about 10 minutes away from me. And I'll do anything in this world to help them, simply because they're my best friends. But to these families that's doing this against your own family, what's wrong with you? It just don't make sense. You need to wake up and retract your way of thinking, because you will need their help one day. And it's like I say, if you don't know the full situation, don't talk behind them behind their backs. That's ridiculous. And you got it in every family that it is. I don't care. You can say no, it's not. No, it's not. Yes, it is. I'm living proof of that. I know a few people that are living proof of that. I've got a great friend and a best friend I'm helping right now because that person's friends, family, turned their back on that person, and that's wrong. Every one of you's got that one person in your family you talk about worse than a dog. You need to wake up and realize what's going on, because you're going to need that person one day, and maybe one day soon, and they can say no just as easily as you're doing right now, saying no or not answering calls back. It disgusts me with families that do this. It burns me up. There's nothing that makes me madder than a family that's going to turn against a family member. And and especially when you won't help them in their real time of need, that's ridiculous. and then go talk about them behind their backs and make them feel worse than what they already feel because of a situation that they're in. You're supposed to help them out of that situation. You're supposed to help build them back up, help them get back to that track to where they were at, and you get that paid back to you tenfold, guaranteed. But where you're going now, by turning your backs against those people in your families and talking about them behind their backs worse than a dog without knowing the whole situation, you're going to regret saying that one day. I know a few that already do. When I left my home state, I got sick and tired of what was going on with my family and my side of my family. And it might have been just the way I was seeing it. I don't know. But I bettered myself when I left. Simple as that. But when you got people in every state you go to and every town you go to, the families are actually doing this. I mean, I've seen families go as far as having a family member locked up for being on the property. That's ridiculous. Families, you're supposed to help families, not turn against them like you're doing. Simple as that. So, as I've said in a couple other previous videos, if I get 50 comments and 50 thumbs up or thumbs downs, it don't matter. But if I get 50 comments, I will draw a name out of them 50 comments and send you a free t-shirt on me. When I pick that winner, I will post it, or I'll make another video of it and post it that person's won, and I will give them information on how to get in touch with me to get the details set up. So have a great night, a better tomorrow, and remember, always remember, take a chance.